Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm... We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Johnson. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Slithers into space. There he goes! And he runs it in for the score! Touchdown, Huskies!
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the...
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Duke. Got room to work. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Duke. Shakes off the defender. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Duke. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Duke. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back has it. There he goes. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the snap, it's Johnson. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Duke. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Referee. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Duke. Finds a little space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Duke. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Duke. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Duke. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
The handoff to Johnson. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Bully ball on third and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin is... Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. They'll give it to Johnson. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line. The Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Can't get him to the ground. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Huskies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. He has 89 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from the 37-yard line. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Power football with the run. got the first down and still on his feet. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.